Do you feel estranged when introducing your face or beliefs to other people? Hello everyone, my name is Abdorahman Alaoui. I was discussing how Islamophobia has affected me personally and how it's affected other people and Muslims in this nation as a whole. I'll first discuss with you how the American media society has directly or indirectly influenced or promoted Islamophobia. I will then discuss with you how Islamophobia has affected me personally, and then I'll discuss with you how Islamophobia has affected this nation as a whole and other Muslims. So now I'll begin my first topic. So Islamophobia is directly or indirectly influenced by the media in many aspects. One of them, per se, is how they perceive a lot of times when you look at the news and there's discussion about Muslim countries, it tends to be in a negative aspect, viewing the country as in turmoil, war, terrorism, etc. These countries are seen as tend to be lower or in poverty, or they always need help. There's Muslim countries out there that are doing quite well for themselves: Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Jordan, etc., to name a few. So now I'll discuss you. So Muslims are tend to view as terrorists a lot of times, whether it is through just memes or sometimes simple jokes between people. Whether or not this stuff is negative, it's not always negative, but for example, for me, it doesn't really affect me as a person. I don't see anything wrong with it, but it does leave an impact on people to the aspect of that they think Muslims are linked to that. So whether or not they're just joking around or something like that, that does stick in their heads, and it's sticking in other people's heads. So then I'll discuss you how. So this affects how they view Islam. Other people, they view it as a link to terrorism or a link to some extreme religious or practical ways they do. So Americans tend to be nervous around Muslims. They tend to be they want to be act a little bit different around them, trying to understand them or ask questions about their faith or beliefs a lot. And they were all Americans. I am pretty much just as American as the person next door. So I've not experienced Islamophobia extremely, but I can relate to some slight forms of it happening with me and how it interacts with me. So Americans, they feel indifferent with me. I appear like complexion, so a lot of times people, they don't see me as like that, but my last name or first name tends to give that away as being a Muslim. So then we all are not from here originally. Someone in the last 600 years, at one point or another, you were in another country. Your ancestors were. So at the end of the day, the only people who were here originally were the Native Americans. So, and the American view is that we all are in this together. We all have our own different viewpoints about this country. America is how we view it, and so at the end of the day, we are all Americans, and that these collection of viewpoints is what makes America unique and stands out as a country as a whole.